If you aren't performing this one critical step in your bookkeeping process, you might as well throw your financial statements right out the window. Stay tuned to find out what this critical step is and why it's important. Before we even get into it, if you click the link below, you'll receive my free report, How Hiring a Bookkeeper Can Actually Lower Your Cost of Doing Business. So what is the one step in the bookkeeping process that can actually make your financial statements worthless? It's reconciliations. And what is a reconciliation? Well, oftentimes when I mention the word reconciliation, my prospective clients' eyes glaze over and I can tell that they really aren't sure what I'm referring to. But if you ever had to take a class in high school where you had to learn how to balance a checkbook, which I know is a totally dying practice now, and very few people, because of online banking and other things, even balance their checkbooks anymore. And even back in the day, there were many who didn't, because I worked at a bank and I know this for a fact. But when you take the beginning balance from your bank statement, check off all of the transactions that are on the statement that also match your checkbook register, and then at the end, you take anything that doesn't have a check mark and either add it to or subtract it from the bank's beginning balance, your ending balance should match what is on the bank statement. And that is basically a reconciliation. So we do the same thing in business, but it is very critical. Even in the days of online banking and all of that, it is very critical in your business that you are doing these reconciliations. And the reason is for the integrity of your financial statements. Because if you hand me some financial statements and they haven't been verified next to any verifiable source, like a bank statement, a credit card statement, or a loan statement, the numbers are kind of meaningless to me, because I don't know, are there duplicate transactions, things that got recorded once or twice or, 3 times without somebody realizing it? Are there missing transactions, which can very commonly happen if businesses are commingling business and personal funds, and I'll get to that in a moment. But there are a lot of things that can happen that without the reconciliation process could cause your financial statements to be inaccurate. And so it is very important to perform this step so that when you do give somebody your financial statements, they can tie it back to some verifiable source like a bank statement to ensure that those numbers are correct and up to date and accurate. So the reason that commingling business and personal funds can make it difficult to do the reconciliation process is because there is a common misconception that if I make a personal purchase using my business account, I don't have to record that in my bookkeeping. And that is false, because if you don't record it in your bookkeeping, then it's not going to be there when it comes time to do that bank reconciliation. So we're checking off all those transactions that are on the bank statement and matching them to the transactions in your bookkeeping. And if you didn't record a transaction, it won't be there, and then the statement won't reconcile or tie out in the end. So you do definitely need to record those. And I do have a video that I will put up here to direct you to how to take care of the situation if you have been making personal purchases using your business account but haven't been recording the transactions. So bottom line, if you want your financial statements to be believable, you do need to complete the reconciliation process. I've shared with you the importance of bank reconciliations in your bookkeeping and financial reporting. But if this is something that you don't see yourself doing, you might want to consider having somebody do it for you. Click the link in the description below to learn more about how hiring a bookkeeper can actually help lower your cost of doing business. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Comment below, are your reconciliations up to date? Thanks for watching, and see you next time.